Hi, everyone. Welcome to Live Chat Tuesday, number 53, with my co-host, Miss Connie, of Just
Hello,
Another Stitch.
everyone. Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing today?
Yes, how is everybody doing? All right, so today the trivia will be the never-ending story, number 1, which is, I have a double feature DVD. It's number 1, and let's see. If you're watching on replay, please leave me a comment and let me know what you're working on and how you're doing. And if you're here with us live, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. And I forgot to pin your link to the top of the chat. But it is in the description box. So if you're not subscribed to Miss Connie, go over and check her channel out. She's my best friend here on YouTube, and also her link would have been pinned at the top of the chat, but it's in the top of the description box. So yes. Hi, Laura Jo. Welcome in. How are you?
Hi, Laura Jo.
It's good to see you.
You know, I just finished my coffee a little earlier today. Starbucks.
I'm working on my 3rd cup. I think I have one more in there in the coffee pot. Hi, welcome in, Sarah, aka Craft Romantic. How are you and what you working on?
Hi, Sarah.
So for those just coming in, I had said that our trivia today would be, get the light out of it, Never Ending Story, the first one. And I do actually have some fun facts for the trivia. So that's going to be, some of them are kind of interesting. So. Yes. So what have you been working on, Connie?
All right. I have started on the Haruni shawl, I think it's called. Something like that. The same one that
Marani?
Crystal, yeah. The same one that Crystal recently did. And hopefully y'all can see
Hold on,
it.
let me make you bigger so they can see.
It wants to bunch up on the needles.
Yeah.
But this is how it looks. And this is the yarn I'm using. It has sparkles. I love sparkly yarn.
Do
Thank
you
you,
know
Laura
what kind
Jo.
it is?
I forgot the skein I have connected don't have the band on it.
Oh,
I'm trying to remember what it's called. I think the color weight is romantic.
okay.
I think I got it from Mary Maxim. Let me try to look it up real quick. See if I can find it real quick for y'all. A lot of the band is actually written in a foreign language, so
Yeah, we've in mystery boxes before, we've gotten some yarn that was in another language from Mary Maxim.
but this is a real pretty yarn. And of course it's going to take me forever to find it.
Sarah says, I'm doing fine, working on a triangle scarf. And
Ooh,
Laura Jo says, that's pretty.
thank you. It's the Nako mohair sparkle yarn.
Okay.
And Mary Maxim has it on their website. And It's actually a number 2 fine weighted yarn. But that's the that one. And then the other thing I'm working on, let me try to get it. I don't have a lot of room here. It's the shawl that I'm designing. It's a crochet shawl.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully I have it in view good. But that's the
Yeah, we
shawl
can see.
designing.
Very pretty, Connie. I think you're
Thank
doing
you.
great on it.
Thank you. And if y'all want to see the progress of my temperature blanket, let me get that. Sorry, I'm doing a balancing act here. I have my desk area is small, but this is the progress on my temperature blanket.
Oh, wow. You're starting to get into more of the brighter color pinks.
Yeah, right now it's mostly averaging in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to kind of have more bigger chunks of area in the same color because Louisiana weather is hot. And this
Oops.
is what my last finished project I did, sock monkey gloves. I love me some sock monkeys. So that's what I've been working on lately.
I think those are cute, Connie.
Thank you.
Now you can wear them and have a matching hat.
Yep, I do have the matching hat. I should have brought that around too.
We have Melanie and Lynette, which is Coffee and Crafts. Welcome in. How are y'all
Hi,
today and what
Melanie.
y'all working on? Ow, my shoulder just popped. Um, Laura just says that's pretty too. We'll look for the pattern. I don't know if she means your crochet shawl. Um, but that is the crochet shawl is one she's designing.
Hmm.
And
That that one I still will need to write up when I finish and get it tested. The sock monkey gloves, the pattern for that, it's in my last knitting Friday video, along with the temperature blanket too. Those patterns are there, and the knit shawl too. That pattern's in my last knitting Friday video. I put them in the description box.
let's see. Melanie says, I love the sock monkey gloves.
Thank you.
Sarah says, very pretty whips, Connie.
Thank you.
Melanie says, I'm okay, waiting for the rain to get here. You know, hopefully it don't rain too bad there or get too, you know, too much heavy rain. Our garden got flooded again after it dried up. And last night, well, yesterday evening, me, my mom, and my grandma are all out there using I don't remember what it was called, but it's like a little pump to suck the water out, and it has a water hose that runs and pumps the water out somewhere else. And we did that until dark, and it's still not gone. I mean, it is terrible because if the plants sit in water too long, the roots can rot and then the plant dies. So we're risking our garden completely dying.
See, that's what I had trouble with gardening. Um, it would rain, and this time of year it tends to rain a good bit, and
Mm-hmm.
the water would get in between the rows. And we even dug a trench going to the ditch. to try to help get the
Mhm.
water out. And it did for the most part, but it was always like, muddy in the garden area, hard to get into it to pull the weeds out. And I used newspaper, I used mulch, and the weeds would take over.
Mhm.
And and then by the time that you could finally get back in, it started raining again.
Yeah.
I have a black thumb.
Well, you may not. You just might need to do a little bit of research on what you're growing, and baby them. You know, uh, I think anybody could possibly grow anything. If they do enough research. And whether you think you have a black thumb or a green thumb, my grandmother says anything I have ever planted would grow. And I just baby it, and all I do is I put it deeper in the ground than what my grandmother would do. And, you know, kind of pack the soil down a little bit, not too much, but a little bit, and then just water it, but don't overwater it. And it grows, whether it's flowers or peppers or vegetables of any sort.
And then, like, I never knew if I was really overwatering or not watering enough. I even got one of those like stick things that's supposed to help you tell. But
Joe goes, if you love, hi, Joe, welcome in. Um, he says, if you love your plants like you love your kids, it will tell you what kind of a parent you are.
then I would be a bad parent if I had kids.
No, you're a good parent, Connie, because you got kitties and look at how you treat them.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, my kitties love to come to me, so I know they love me.
um, but when I was on Saturday, I transplanted my tomatoes. Thursday, I put my peppers in pots. And then on Saturday, midday, I think, late morning to midday, it took me almost 10:30 or 11 to like 3 in the afternoon to put my tomatoes in the ground. Not 3 hours later, about 6, 7 o'clock, boom, we had a storm and it beat up my poor little tomato plants. But they actually
Oh,
look fairly good today. I'm so happy they survived it because I moved my peppers out and into the garage to keep them safe. And I'm like, oh God, my poor tomatoes. And I can't go get the phone. You know what? Hold on, Connie. Take over for a minute.
okie dokie. Joe saying, well, if you have 5,000 kids' plants, that could be a little rough. Yeah, and I do think that's another thing that I did wrong. I wanted a big garden, and I would try to plant some of pretty much everything. And I think I should have started small instead of big when it came to gardening. But I don't know, maybe one day I might try like bucket gardening, do a few plants, but as far as doing a big garden, I'm not going to try a big garden again. um, but anyway, um, but yeah, I tried planting like okra, all sorts of different peppers, uh, tomatoes, and I had different types of tomatoes, zucchini, squash, cucumbers, and I had like regular cucumbers and pickling cucumbers. What else? I did try carrots, but that didn't go anywhere. Pretty much anything you could think of, I tried it. The sugar baby melons, I tried that, and I think I had cantaloupe and honeydew that I had tried, and also like butternut squash. And I did get like a few things from my garden. Like it would start to produce some, and then usually, my plants started going. Yeah, Joe saying grow small to start. Great tip. Yeah. Yeah, I did grow a lot, and I think that was one big mistake I made too. But and I tried herbs. I tried growing herbs, and they would start off good and the same thing. It's like I couldn't keep them alive. Uh, oh, and mint. And I had even like gotten all these different mint seeds too, like chocolate mint, of course, like peppermint, spearmint. Trying to think of some of the other mints, but I try to play around with everything. And another thing too, like most of my plants, I started from seed. I didn't buy the grown plant, but yeah, that was my gardening experience. So does anyone have plans for today? Are y'all doing anything today? Me, I plan to work on my knitted shawl this afternoon. And I also gotta film my Crochet Tuesday video and get that up. But that's pretty much it for my plans. Yay, Crystal's back.
It was my grandmother on the phone. Sorry. All right. Drama about picking up an order at HEB from my mom to. Okay. I didn't recognize the phone number, so I wasn't sure whether to answer it or not, but I'm glad I did because it was my grandmother. All right, so all right. So what's been going on? Catch me up.
We were just talking about gardening and um things I did wrong with it, and the stuff that I tried to grow, which was pretty much everything. Talking about how I tried herbs, different types of mint,
Mm-hmm.
asked people if they had any plans today.
Well, I finally got to the edging on my shawl, and I got my lifeline added in, and I made it long enough to where if I had to take it off the needles, it will reach completely across. It was fairly easy to put it in, but I'm sure hoping I don't mess up on the. But let me straighten it out a little bit so y'all can see the design.
And that's gorgeous, Crystal.
I am very excited. I have not messed up on this section at all. I'm excited.
Yay. That's
Usually by now I would have messed up probably 15 times.
That's the one bad thing about lace work, because it's so easy to mess up. Because if you go back looking at your row and you go to the wrong spot,
Mm-hmm.
or you think you did a stitch and you realize later, oops, I must have left a stitch out on that row.
Yeah. And on my live with Gina, I had asked her, I said, how do you know if, like when you have really long repeats, how do you not mess up? And she goes mostly by charts. And I can't read the chart yet. I look at it and I'm just like, what is that? But
See, like when it comes to charts, it's
mm-hmm,
like no, I've never actually done it from a chart, but from what I kind of observe from patterns, it's basically you have a
mm-hmm,
symbol that for each thing. But to me, it's too much. Okay, what's this symbol? Let me, I have to go back and look.
yeah,
And to me, I find that's more distracting.
yeah. I've looked at a few because I have some patterns saved that had charts with it, and I'm just like looking, and I'm like, one's complicated. It has a chart for section A, then a different for section B, and a different chart for section C, and I'm like, they look all the same. How do you know which part is in the shawl? And I'm just like, I need the written part.
But it is something that I do really want to learn how to get to
Mm-hmm.
where I can really read the lace patterns like that because so many of the patterns just put the chart. They don't have the
Yeah,
written directions. Because I've seen some
one
that I'm
of
like, oh,
them.
this is beautiful. And then I look and
Mhm.
it's like it's the graphs.
Yeah, I ran into one like that it had no written instructions, just graph, and I'm like, or a chart or of some sort, and I'm like, okay, well this one's out until I know how to read graphs. And then the other ones that I found have graph and a chart. Well, this one that I'm doing, the Begonia Swirl, only has the written instructions. So, but the repeats are a mile long, and I'm like, I hope I don't get lost or, get confused because that's what happened on the Harani shawl. When you get towards the edging, you'll see what I'm talking about.
And you know what's funny with that? I was going and I was looking for a lace shawl to do. And I came across that one. I'm like, ooh, this is pretty. I didn't even realize that was the one that you had done at first. So I started on it and I'm like, why does the name of this show sound so familiar? And sure enough, it started clicking. Isn't this the one that Crystal mentioned? And at first I was thinking it was one you were fixing to store it on. And then I go look at your videos and I realize that's the one you just finished. I was like, but it didn't click.
Yeah. And then when I finished that one, and I'm like, I want to find another one. So I started looking around and I started on the Begonia Swirl, and I was like looking for the picture to kind of look at it a little bit. And I started thinking, that edging looks familiar. So I went and I compared the two, and I'm like, that has the same edging that I just did. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to have to put in a lifeline at the end.
Was it the same designer or a different designer?
It's a different designer. Now, the one you're doing, her name is Emily Ross. Now, the one that is the Begonia Swirl, she's located in China. And the Ravelry name was Field Ma or MA, I don't know. And I know it's translated into 8 other languages. So, when Crystal was born, did she come out smiling? Her smile makes me smile and always puts me in a great mood for the rest of the day. Aw, so sweet of you, Joe.
But your mom says you came out crying though.
Yeah.
But you smiled all the time after that.
Hi, Doris. Welcome in. How are you? It's good
Hi,
to
Doris.
see you. Congratulations on 5K. Oh, and there's Divergent Crafter Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
How are you, Crystal? Oh, Divergent Crafter Crystal, you need to email me. You want a pattern from me, and I never got an email from you.
I want to know what Mom's cooking today.
I don't know what she's cooking.
She's usually always cooking something.
Yeah. Well, so today's trivia is The Never Ending Story from 1984. And I do have a couple of fun facts about the movie, and we'll start that just in a few minutes. And you were not sure if you had seen this movie or not, but
I know I've heard of it, but I think I'm getting mixed up with the labyrinth.
yeah, it's around the same time frame. Now, the back of the movie, it says when 10-year-old Bastian opens a mysterious, ornately bound book entitled The Never-Ending Story, he never imagines he will be transported into an amazing world of Fantasia and become the hero of its even more amazing tale. Now you can go there too in this magical film full of astonishing creatures and directed by, I'm going to have to leave that out because that's one of the questions, but he directed The Perfect Storm. It's The Never Ending Story, Mom. Now, my favorite character in this movie was Falkor, dragon. He was kind of a pinkish dragon, and yeah, but it was one of my favorites growing up, but I have a lot of favorites. Laura Jo goes, good movie. My kids really liked it. Doris does not know what she's cooking yet. And my mom is not sure what she's cooking yet. And Crystal says she loved Never Ending Story. Now, this trivia was very hard for me. It's only 10 questions and I got 4 right. So,
The thing is if I've seen this movie, it's been so long ago that I've forgotten it.
probably. Now, the fun facts for the movie. Now, this movie was made in 1984, and it says the most expensive film in German history. I never knew it was a German movie. And at the time in 1984, they spent $27 million. But in today's money, that would have been $65 million. There was a character that was seriously injured in the movie. They had to halt filming for a while. The childlike empress had to wear false teeth. She was in the stage where she was losing her child teeth, and she lost her 2 front teeth. So they had to give her 2 false teeth because they did not want her to be toothless. The dialogue was filmed in German, then dubbed. There's 2 versions of Falkor. One is 43 feet long and constructed of used airplane steel. The head alone weighed 200 pounds. I thought that was kind of crazy. The German version is 7 minutes longer. It took 4 times longer to make the movie. Most directors run a scene like 5 to 10 cuts. Peterson reportedly pushed up to 40 takes per cut. The shoot was scheduled for 3 months. Instead, it took 1 year. The writer of the book hated the movie. Spielberg helped with the U.S. cut. The movie only covers half the book. And this one I thought was kind of cool. At the ivory tower, where all the creatures gather and they make the announcement about the nothing, you can spot Easter eggs hidden in the crowd. Since Wolfgang Peterson and Steven Spielberg were such good friends, you can spot E.T., Chewbacca, Ewoks, Yoda, C-3PO, a lengthy Gumby, and a Mickey Mouse and other characters from other movies. I thought that was kind of interesting. Now I'm going to have to go back and watch it and pay attention to that one little part. My mom goes, Connie, I'm really wanting French toast.
Oh, Mom, I could give you some recipes for all sorts of different French toast ideas. She also wants to know where Sophie is. Sophie's actually right by me. She's on the side of me.
And she says, for those of you that are interested, just searched on my TV and found Never Ending Story on Tubi for free if anyone wants to watch it. She wants you to send them to her. Please.
Okie dokie. I'll try to send you some of the recipes.
And Crystal says, I like French toast with sausage links inside. That does sound good. All right, so let's see. And you know, I didn't realize when I was reading the fun facts, I gave away a clue. So if y'all were listening closely, y'all might get one of these questions right. All right, so question 1. Who wrote the novel that inspired the movie The Neverending Story? You know what? And I need to put my banner up. I forgot about it. Okay. Just so people that come in who don't know. All right. Now, the multiple choice is A, Gerald McRaney, B, James Patterson, C, Michael Ende, or D, Wolfgang Peterson.
I like the sound of Michael Ende.
Okay, so you're going to say C. My mom is going to guess B, James Patterson.
I think everyone should go with my choice.
And this movie actually came out 2 years before I was born, so it's even older than me.
I was 9 at the time.
All right, well, if there's no more guesses, then I'll give the answer. You got it right, Connie. The answer is C.
See? I said everyone
Oh.
should go with me.
Laura Jo got her answer in as I was saying it. She said C also. All right. Number 2. Who directed the movie? A. Wolfgang Peterson. B. Steven Spielberg. C. Michael Indy. Or D. Rob Reiner.
What were the choices again?
Who directed the movie? A. Wolfgang Peterson. B. Steven Spielberg. C. Michael Indy. Or D. Rob Reiner.
I think Wolfgang sounds cool. I'm gonna go with Wolfgang.
A. Laura Jo guesses A. Mommy is guessing B. Steven Spielberg. Any more guesses? All right. So the answer to that one is A. Wolfgang Peterson.
I got 2 right. I'm on a roll.
All right. So question 3. What kind of dragon was Falkor? A. Magical dragon. B. Luck dragon. C. Wish dragon. Or D. Dream dragon.
I'm thinking. Repeat the choices again.
What kind of dragon was Falkor? A magical dragon.
Yeah, I was saying repeat the choices. I'm sorry.
A magical dragon. B. Luck dragon. C. Wish dragon. Or D. Dream dragon.
I think I'm gonna go with Luck Dragon because it just sounds lucky.
My mom guesses D. Dream dragon. And Laura Jo is gonna guess A. Magical dragon.
Now I'm thinking of Puff the Magic Dragon. Y'all remember that? Puff the Magic Dragon. Have a good day, Joe.
Bye, Joe. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you have a great day. My mom goes, dang, I'm doing horrible. All right, well, the answer to that one is B, Luck Dragon.
Hold up, I got it right? Ooh, I'm doing good. See, Mom, you need to start copying off of me.
All right. Number 4, who was the voice of Falkor? A, Barrett Oliver. B, Moses Gunn. C, Noah Hathaway. Or D, Alan Oppenheimer. And I got this one wrong. I only got 4 right on this trivia. I don't even remember which 4 I got right.
I'm going to go with the one that's hard to pronounce. The Allen something another.
Laura Jo goes, go, Connie. Bye, Lynette. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you have a good day.
Have a good day. I hear the business across the street on their walkie-talkie thingy. It was really loud this time.
All right, so the answer to that one is D. Alan Oppenheimer, which in the original trivia, I had guessed B, Moses Gunn. 5. During the filming process, a horrible accident occurred. What was it? A. The boy that played Bastian was hit by a car. B. The boy that played Atreyu broke his back. C. The director was struck by lightning. Or D. The original screenplay was stolen.
I think we're gonna go with accident. The car accident.
Okay. So A.
Yeah.
Well, future trivia, I have Tombstone, Men in Black, Last of the Mohicans, Throw Mama from the Train, Predator, The Shining, Jurassic Park, and Bringing Down the House. So I'll be doing...
Sorry, I like Throw Mama from the Train. That was a good movie.
Yeah. I'll be doing 2 polls later. Well, yeah, I'll be posting 2 polls on my community tab with 4 choices in each. The 2 highest out of both polls will be the next 4 live streams. The least amount of votes for the next 4 will be for the last couple of live streams. So Melanie says, I'll be lurking. Beautiful shawl, Crystal. Well, thank you, Melanie. Hi, Jody. Welcome in. How are you?
Hey, Jody.
Laura Jo guesses A. I lost my place. Okay, so she thinks the car accident too. And we are doing trivia on the Never Ending Story. We're the 5 questions in out of 10. So I'm going to repeat the question. During the filming process, a horrible accident occurred. What was it? A. The boy that played Bastian was hit by a car. B. The boy that played Atreyu broke his back. C. The director was struck by lightning. Or D. The original screenplay was stolen.
Or we could have an alien invasion. That could be E.
Yeah. all the movies you picked I haven't seen in 20 years. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I just kind of grabbed some from my collection and started searching to see if I could find a trivia on it. And one of them I picked up was Enemy Mine with, now I'm going blank on his name, Dennis Quaid. They do not have a trivia anywhere online for that movie. So I'm going to have to go and watch it and make a trivia because I like that movie. That was one of my grandfather's favorites, and also my grandmother liked it too. All right, so the answer for number 5 about the accident that occurred was actually B. The boy that played Atreyu broke his back. There is a scene where I think he's messing with the horse and something happened, and he had broken his back, I guess, during one of the stunt scenes. Hey, Zach, welcome in.
Hey, Zach.
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm off my streak. I got one wrong now.
I like Dennis Quaid too. He's pretty good. All right, so the next question. Which of the following characters is not one from the movie? A, Night Goblin. B, Mr. Coriander. C, Ingywook. Or D, Carrion.
I'm going to go with B.
Okay. Zach says, I'm doing good. I'm going to Michael's to go shopping. Woohoo! Get some good deals.
Can I come with you, Zach?
Zach guesses C. Mom guesses A. You guessed B, right?
I think. What were the choices again?
A, Night Goblin. B, Mr. Coriander. C,
Yeah, it was B.
Ingywook. Or D, Carrion.
I went with B, yeah.
Okay. Laura Joe guesses D, so we got them all over the board. A, B, C, and D.
Now I know ABCs. But in the wrong order.
Yeah. B, C, A, D. Zach goes, sure, Connie. Crystal can come too if she would like.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's go have a shopping trip at Michael's.
You might get in trouble with both of us together.
And as much as I love dragons, they actually have several different crochet patterns for Falcor. But they're all paid patterns. I haven't found a free one anywhere, like on anybody's blog or anything. But so I saved up, and eventually I'm going to get one of the best looking ones, and I'm going to make that dragon. My mom goes, one of us will be correct. Zach says, laugh out loud. I will take the chance, Connie, of getting in trouble.
But at least it's not a toy store. Because if we were going to a toy store, I'd be pressing the buttons on everything.
All right, so the answer to number 6 was A, Night Goblin. So, Mom, you actually got it correct.
Uh-oh. Now I have 2 wrong.
Okay, so number 7. What name does Bastion give the childlike empress? A. Moonchild. B. Sunny. C. Moonbeam. Or D. Sunchild.
Repeat the choices again.
A. Moonchild. B. Sunny. C. Moonbeam. D. Sunchild.
I think I like Moonchild. That's right, Zach. That is right. But it'd probably be the opposite, though. I'd be the troublemaker. Crystal would be the angel.
Yeah, you'd be pressing buttons on everything, and I'd be like, "Stop! Stop! They're looking at us! Stop!"
And dancing on the aisles.
Attention, public makes me.
Yeah, they have music playing. I'd be dancing.
Mom guesses C. Laura Jo guesses D. And an interesting fact that I did not put in the fun facts is that at the end of the movie, the wind is so strong when he yells out the name for the childlike empress, no one knows what he actually yelled. So they really don't know what her name is, but they're going by the book for these answers. So all right, so the answer to that is A, Moonchild. All right, 8. Who performed the song for the Never-Ending Story? And some of these I'm probably going to pronounce wrong because it looks like they are in another language. A. Lamal. B. Art Nouveau. C. This one just sounds so funny. C. Kajagoogoo. And D. Kaja.
I'm gonna go with how you say it, Lamal.
Mm-hmm. A. Mom guesses B. She's going to change to D. Okay. So A and D. And Laura is going to guess C. Laura Jo, sorry. All right. So the answer to that one is A, Lamal. And I got that one wrong. I had guessed C, I can't even say it now. Kajagoogoo.
That's a cool name, though, too, though.
Mm-hmm. And number 9, what colors were the buffalo Atreyu hunted? A, green, B, purple, C, brown, or D, blue?
I think I'm gonna go with green. Green's the color of money, so green. Final answer. Did you freeze up, Crystal?
Hold on.
Yeah, it seemed like it was hiccuping some.
I tried to open another tab and it, yeah. Am I back?
You seem to be okay right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems to be fine.
All right. Blue is D, Laura Joe. And I can't remember. Yeah, I think she changed her answer to D for the previous question. So my computer lags terribly when I try to bring up another tab. Okay, well, the answer to that one is D. I was with you, Laura Joe. I guessed blue also when I took the quiz. All right, last question. What is the name of the wolf sent to help the nothing? A. Morga. B. Gamort with a T. C. Gamork with a K. Or D. Morla.
I'm gonna go with the Gumor with the K. I'll go with the one with the
Okay,
K.
C.
See, K is for Crystal. And hey, I got some yarn the other day in the colorway Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was cool. I was like, and it's spelled like Crystal, the same way with a K.
That is pretty cool. I went to the doctor last week and I had to get blood work done. And it was a new doctor's office. And we did all the registration like online and stuff. And well, actually, over the phone, they entered me into the system. And they spelled my name wrong. And we told them how to spell it. They put Kri instead of Kry. So now I'm in their system wrong. I'm like,
I know
what?
when I used to work at a doctor's office, like we handled a lot of Medicaid patients. And
Mm-hmm.
like if Medicaid had the name spelt wrong or sometimes like the last name was an issue. Well, like the
Mm-hmm.
parents, the patients or the parents would get mad and stuff and want us to change it. And it was like, no, you got to call Medicaid and change it yourself because we have to go by whatever Medicaid says.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Sandy. Welcome in.
Hi,
How are you
Sandy.
doing?
We're fabulous. Everyone's fabulous today.
All right. So the answer to that one was C. Gamork.
That was the one with the K?
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
And I had guessed Morla. And then, like, a little while later, I'm sitting there thinking, wait a minute. Morla was the huge turtle in the movie. It didn't snap until I thought about it a little later. Sandy goes, parts of me are excellent. Same here with me. My lower back was bugging me this morning when I got up. And the rest of me is okay. Just my back is not doing good. But when I went and got blood work done last Tuesday, my arm still has a bruise right here. They bruised me bad. I mean, it was sore that evening, and it's still there. I mean, it's almost gone, but I can't believe it's been there almost a week. It was bruised.
Yeah, I tend to bruise when I get blood work. And you know where, like, the most painful place to have them stick you for blood work? The hand.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I was in the Navy, for some reason, the one doing the blood work couldn't find my vein or get my vein. So she
Mm-hmm.
goes to the hand. And I'm just like, what? And talk about my hand hurt a few days afterwards.
Yeah. There was one time I had gotten food poisoning, and I think I was like 10 years old, and I got it from school. And they had to put an IV in my hand. And as they're pumping liquids in me, my hand swelled up like 3 times the size. They missed my vein. And it was crazy.
Now, I had one time when I was in elementary school, my eyes like started to swell. Like it
Mm-hmm.
was like they were drooping. And all of a sudden, other kids were like, "What's wrong with your eyes? What's wrong with your eyes?" I'm like, "Nothing. What you're talking about?" Well, evidently, my eyes swelled up, and we always believed I had used a different shampoo,
Mm-hmm.
and we always believed that that was probably the cause of it, some type of an allergic reaction.
Oh, wow. Sandy says, oh, I hear you on the blood draw. I've had so many surgeries that when I enter a hospital or the doctor's office, my veins head straight for my stomach. They know what's coming.
I know whenever I was in the hospital, like back 7 years ago, um, like they had a lot of trouble with the IVs on me. And at one
Mm-hmm.
point, they were fixing to go, put the IV through my neck. And the moment they mentioned that to me, I'm looking at them like, no way, no way, not going to happen. But I think they put
Mm-mm.
you under when they do it. Um, but they
Mm.
gave it another try, and finally they were able to get me. I'm like, thank you, thank you.
All right. Well, that was quick trivia. um, so what you working on, Sandy? We might go ahead and wrap up here in a few minutes. So what are your plans for today, Connie?
basically I want to work on my knitted shawl. Hopefully, I get some
Mm-hmm.
good progress made on it. And I need to film my Crochet Tuesday video. And that's probably pretty much it.
Bye, Laura Joe. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, have a good day, Laura Joe.
Oh, hey, Nisi. Welcome in.
Hey, Nisi.
She says, been here lurking. Very busy week already, and it's only Tuesday. Well, I was going to do a pattern giveaway, but Logan, my mom's not here, and Zach's still not here. So, you know, uh, all the ones that played trivia are gone. So I can't really give them a pattern. But I'll give you a pattern, Connie, for taking part. So you get
Oh, thanks.
go find one out of my shop that you might like, and I'll give it to you.
Okie dokie. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap up. Do you want to talk about what's going on starting on the 5th?
Yes. I am going to be doing a collaboration giveaway. It's called Connie's Just Because Collab Giveaway. My video will premiere on Thursday, May 5th at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And actually, Crystal is also one of the participating channels on my collab giveaway. And there's going to be approximately 31 channels participating with me. So I'm all excited about it. And like I said, the other channels' videos will start posting somewhere between May 5th after mine and through the 8th. Hopefully they'll all be up by the end of day on the 8th. But yeah. So come check the giveaway out.
Now, I know Cindy has already posted her video, but she had not been feeling good, so she
Yeah.
went ahead and got hers up just to get it out of the way. So hers is already up, and Connie also created a playlist where all the videos will be added for the collaboration.
Yeah, there will be all the videos will be going in the playlist. And it's basically for those that participated or joined in on Crystal's 1K collab giveaway, it's basically just like hers. The only real difference is I'm giving people the option of if they're going to send their semifinalist a small prize or not, just to help keep the cost down for some of the channels participating. But usually most channels usually tend to do it in the collab
Yeah,
giveaways I see that do it like that. But yeah,
fun.
I know I'm so ready. And like I said, I did set mine as a premiere. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a pre-recorded video, but you'll have the chat will come up like it's alive, and I plan to be there whenever it premieres to chat with everybody in the chat. But one thing to remember though, don't put your comment to enter in the chat. Put it in the comment section of the video.
Yeah, wait till the video is completely over, refresh, and then leave a comment in the comment section.
Yeah, I plan to
Because it
pin.
won't be pick it up if it's in the live chat part.
Yeah, I plan to pin something to try to help make sure people realize that. And I'll probably be saying it too while it premieres.
Alrighty, everyone. Well, thanks for being here with us today. I hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. And take care, stay safe, and we will see you later.
Bye, everyone.